My name is Melina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the books that I plan on reading in November and my struggles with the book called American Gods. So let's get into it. I guess we'll start with this one. So American Gods, and it's by Neil Gaiman, and this one has gotten more popular recently. It actually came out about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more, because it's going to be turned into an original series, and my husband had read this book a long time ago. He actually listened to the audiobook and he said that he thought that I might like it and that the series might be something that we should, watch together. So of course, I decided to read the book, and I've had this on my TBR for a while, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it and then I'll get it over with. Not get it over with, but I'll read it and get it off my TBR list. It's always a good feeling. And little did I know what I was in for. This book doesn't look that thick. I mean, it is pretty big, but like the font is pretty small and the plot lines are actually pretty complex, where you'll be in the main character, his name is Shadow, you'll be kind of in his head for a while, and then all of a sudden you're reading, a whole chapter on these characters that you've never met before, and as far as I can tell so far, I'm not done, they're not referenced again, and for me that's kind of frustrating. My husband keeps saying that it all ties up in the end and you'll be really satisfied, and the reviews that I've seen on BookTube and read online and stuff have said pretty much the same thing, where it might be a little bit confusing as you're reading it, but it's totally worth it in the end. Now that's not to say that this isn't a good book. I've genuinely enjoyed it, and it's nice to challenge myself every now and then, because this is very outside of my box as far as things that I typically read. And I really do like the story. It's very interesting. If you're not familiar with it, essentially, I don't want to give anything away, but the main character is Shadow. I'm reading off the back to not reading off, but making sure that I don't spoil anything. His wife and best friend were killed in an accident, and so he takes a job from this guy who's called Mr. Wednesday, and they kind of go off, and he's like a bodyguard, an errand boy, and he learns all about these gods of America, which aren't what you would think of. They're things like maybe TV or radio, and it's hard to explain without giving anything away, but it's really good. It's a really interesting concept, one that I have not seen anything else like. So my only problem is this has taken me so long to read. Normally I could knock a book out in a couple of days if it's really good, or a week or something like that, and this has pretty much taken me all of October. Now I will probably finish this because I'm so determined in the next couple of days, but being a grown up, you have work and chores and household stuff that you have to deal with, so that's been slowing me down a little bit. But all in all, so far this is a really, really good book. But I just want to finish it because my husband bought me Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, and happens to be a signed copy. I think we just got it from Walmart or Target or something. And so I'm really excited about this. I like John Green. I'm not like a huge John Green fangirl, but I've liked his stories in the past, and so I actually don't really know what this one's about too much, but I'm very excited for it. So that one is on my TBR. And Penny Reed is coming out with a book today, Kissing Tolstoy, I believe is what it's called. And I love Penny Reed, so of course I'm gonna have to get that one. Hopefully I'll be able to get it on my Kindle once it's actually released. And then I've been promising myself a Harry Potter book readathon for forever. So I still have that hope. We're going away to the beach for the week of Thanksgiving, where we're gonna do nothing but just chill. And so in my head, my goal is to read as much Harry Potter as possible during that week, because I love to read the holiday cheesy love stories. And you really can only read them in December. So I don't know, I'm pretty torn. I was hoping to have started Harry Potter by now, but I have 2 other books before Harry Potter. So we'll see how this goes. I'm really hoping that beach vacation is gonna do me some favors as far as my reading list goes. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. If you've read American Gods, please let me know what you think of it. If you had this trouble where it's really good, but like you just can't seem to pick it up all the time and it's taking you a while to read, let me know, I'm not alone. And yeah, just leave me a comment down below. I love checking out new channels, and of course I will see you guys next time, and bye.